What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to look at potentially new votings that are going to be coming in Pokemon Go for the community day, as well as some more information on Mega Evolution. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about the conclusion of the Community Day voting? It did come out that Porygon won and Charmander got second place, as we anticipated, guys. It was a pretty easy guess looking at all those other Pokemon. Although I would have really liked that Grimer. I think it would have been a really cool introduction and we would have had a really unique moveset, but unfortunately the community decides, and that's what we're gonna get. So September is gonna be Porygon, October is then going to be the Charmander, which is gonna be a rerun. So let me know in the comments below. And so previously I did wanna touch on this because we've had the voting which happened, which had Ghastly and Weedle, which was leaked. And then we were set into the Magikarp. And then we had the voting, which was also predicted, that had all of these lined up, right? So that did happen. And then if we look towards the future, and obviously a lot of this got delayed because of the COVID and everything like that, but we do have more voting coming in the future. So I don't think that there's gonna be voting for November. What November is going to be a set Pokemon. I'm not sure what that's gonna be. And then December is probably gonna be a wrap-up event, which I hope will include, on Friday is gonna be 2018 Pokemon, Saturday will be 2019, and 20 will be 2020 Pokemon, all featured out in the wild, where you can evolve all the movesets to begin with. I don't know if that's exactly what's gonna be the lineup, but it would be pretty unique. Last year, it was just Saturday and Sunday, so in Saturday, if that did hold space, it could be 2018 and 19, and Sunday could be 2020 allocated specifically. But what I did wanna point out, that there may be potentially voting in December for January and February comm days, which could include Bulbasaur, Execute. This one did have Magikarp in it, so the Magikarp would have to get subbed out, but then we would also have Starly as well, which is a not-featured shiny right now. So it looks like from all the voting, they do have one Pokemon that does not have the shiny out, and then they have 3 repeats for us to choose for the second comm day move. So that is something for us to think about. Those Pokemon would then get unique movesets, and we would have those Pokemon if we do choose Starly out in the wild, which could happen. So now, with all that said, let's switch over into the Mega Evolutions and make sure that you guys know exactly all the information to get after. So I just want to point out that there was a fun fact that the Pokemoners have mentioned, and big shout out to them as always for breaking down all the APKs to bring us all this information, that the Mega Evolutions were starting to be worked on in the Game Master file before remote raids, as well as stickers could come about. So guys, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's more information that we can check out, which we're gonna get into right now. Just to kind of wrap up and add on to our Mega video that we did go over, we didn't have the complete breakdown, so I wanna add in some little bit more information here. Starting off, Mega Evolutions are gonna be transformations. They're not gonna be their own unique Pokédex entry, which is really cool because it could then add in, such as Arceus, where it has different forms, the ability to add in these types of Pokemon, right? So right now, every time a Pokemon comes in, it is a unique Pokédex entry, but with the Mega Evolutions, it's just an add-on that is then gonna be able to help us go from that Pokemon into the Mega Evolutions. And that's gonna be cool because I think it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities for a lot of these other Pokemon, such as Arceus, that has different forms that doesn't necessarily need to have different Pokédex entries. And then also one more notable mention is that they did find that Pokemon Go is gonna be storing a lot more information about each of the Pokemon that have been caught. So we now have the eggs, the wild, the catches that they caught in quests, where they caught in research quests compared to a research story, as well as Go Battle League and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if that's ever gonna serve a purpose for us, but that is now implemented into the tracking of some of these Pokemon. That's just a cool thing for us to know about. The one thing that we haven't covered before that they did discover is that Mega Evolution raids are going to be their own raid level. So they're not gonna be anything from tier 1 through tier 5. So that's pretty unique in themselves. We're gonna be able to, hopefully, and they do believe that we're gonna be able to catch Mega Evolved Pokemon, which instead of having to catch them in their pre-Mega form, which would be pretty cool, and then maybe potentially we could use that Pokemon for a certain amount of time. There have also been some new updates to quests. So it looks like there's gonna be a denotation on quests now. Is it either a field research quest or potentially other type of quest, maybe even a mega quest that you could spin from stops. And then also it does look like there's going to be a ability to get energy from quests now that will contribute towards these Mega Evolution Pokemon. There additionally have been some Mega Evolve stat potentials to be added to the game. Obviously there just no as official stat stats that are going to be added. However, it does look like there are 4 different categories. Number 1 is going to be how long will the Pokemon stay Mega Evolved. Number 2 is going to be how much of a boost percentage will that Mega Evolved Pokemon get. And then what's going to be the stab boost percentage as well. And then finally, there's something they have no idea about that may contribute towards Mega Evolution Pokemon, which I thought this was quite hilarious. And then in the Pokemon display screen, it looks like there's going to be a place for some more costumes that's going to show when each of the costumes, such as all the different Pikachu ones, have come out during each time frame for us to help keep track. And additionally, it does look like they are going to start saving our battle parties to these servers in Pokemon Go, so we won't have to go through and reset up our parties every single time we restart Pokemon Go on either a new phone or we change phones or whatever that is, and then you go through and you're like, oh my gosh, all my parties are gone. If you haven't experienced that, if you do switch phones over, all your parties will be gone. It now looks like that's a good quality of life update that could be coming to help us take our raid parties and our battle parties for Go Battle League onto the server to be able to easily transition to new phones. There has also been a store subscription, meaning we don't know exactly what it is, but there is a potential that we may be able to pay a certain amount of money maybe to be able to access certain benefits throughout the gameplay in Pokemon Go, which honestly guys, if it's the right price and it's giving us a certain amount of like raid passes, or if it's just like you can unlimited raid for a certain amount of price each month, I think a lot of us may take up Niantic on that. And then to delve into more of the map updates, it does look like Niantic is completely building their own map system that's going to have different types of point of interest as well as different layers to the map, so they can start really having a honed in experience that we did talk about in the last leak video that's going to be contributing towards our unique experience. Hopefully, as I do hope that each place that we go to will be a little bit more map derived of that area. So it will really feel that not only are we obviously in a new setting when we're playing Pokemon Go, that our maps are also emulating that setting. It looks like there's a whole bunch of different things that can include traffic, hybrid, there's different terrains, there's a whole bunch of different spectrums of different maneuverabilities that the map could potentially integrate into our games that would really make our experiences quite unique. There are several different toggleable layers that can be put onto Pokemon Go's map system that can include college, farmland, hospitals, and other unique things like that that really, I hope, can bring more depth to our games. And finally, one of the things that I really like the most is there's going to be a differentiating factor between roads and buildings. Hopefully it's going to create a little bit of depth perception so that we can start feeling like we're a little bit more into those cities rather than just a general map of Pokemon Go. So that's everything, guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. All my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.